Let's talk Multiplicity.
Yes, Multiplicity, the film where Michael Keaton stars as an architect who has too much on his hand, too much work, and not enough time for himself. So what he chooses to do is basically, he speaks to a mad scientist that basically suggests that he should clone himself.
I make clones.
Okay.
Not stop being selfish or get another job. No, because he needs to finish his house, you see.
Time.
Cloning is clearly the answer. So anyway, mad scientist guy brings him to this lab and oh my god. What the hell is that? Where's his penis? What the hell are they creating here? This is messed up. I don't like this at all. You know what this movie really needs? More Michael Keaton. And there you go. More Michael Keaton. This guy, he's basically Michael Keaton, except he's a bit more Beetlejuice-like.
Now, Chesney, come on.
Can't argue with that. It's fucking Beetlejuice.
The Mambo King.
But he finds that even though he's not going to work, he still has not enough time on his hands. I mean, the guy needs time.
Time.
He needs time like so much, you know. He can't possibly take care of his children. He can't possibly, you know, get his ass up and go to work. He can't do both. It's too difficult for a human man. He has to clone himself again.
Hi, how are you? Hey, how are you?
Now, this new clone is not Beetlejuice-like at all. This one is actually a bit camp and obsessive-compulsive.
Go like this.
I love this clone so much. Andie MacDowell, who plays Michael Keaton's wife, she's starting to notice something's weird with this guy.
Look at me.
Okay.
How do I look?
Crazy.
And how could she not? 1 second he's fucking Beetlejuice, the next second he's like teaching her how to wrap things in foil.
Got it. No air's gonna get in there.
Why did he think this would work? Somehow, he still has too much work. He doesn't have enough time, poor guy, to go and see sports. Because he's gotta see sports, he's gotta see those, he's gotta watch his sports, come on. He's gotta be there physically, he can't actually be with his kids and fucking watch the game with his kids. No, he's gotta be at the game. What is wrong with this guy?
Call an exorcist.
Believe it or not, it becomes very difficult for those two clones to kind of live their own lives. So they decide to clone themselves. How many Michael Keatons is there?
1, 2, 3. 4.
That's a lot of Michael Keatons.
What the hell's wrong with him?
Nothing.
And by the way, who is this scientist guy that thinks he can just clone people willy-nilly? He's not asking for anything in return, he's just cloning people. They don't have time in their lives. I'm just gonna clone him.
You can't just go around cloning people. That's crazy.
So you've got some scenes where all that kind of flies back in their face, like when he's going to the restaurant and one of his clones is there already. Number 4 keeps calling himself Steve. He's got to think about pizzas. Just another excuse to get Michael Keaton to do some crazy shit.
I like pizza. I like it.
Now you'd think this film would go down the obvious route. Andie MacDowell finds out what's happened. She's like, what the fuck? She leaves him. I mean, rightly so. She comes back. They make up somehow. He gets rid of the clones. They leave. And that's it. Not quite.
This thing that you just said, not it.
Actually, she never does find out, which is still weird to me. He somehow fixes his house with his friends slash clones slash himself, and she comes home and that's it. The clones leave and they have a wonderful life as, I guess, triplets. And yeah, they all live happily ever after. They run a business and everything. That's one way to tell that story. What is wrong with this guy? Seriously, this guy has a real ego problem. I'm being kind. What kind of man clones himself twice just so he can spend no time with his family and not go to work? It's just like, deal with your problems the normal way.
We're gonna need a cage.
Some great goofy moments include the clones partying down with some random ladies, Michael Keaton number 1 laying down the law,
Nobody Nobody has sex with my wife but me.
Hey, talk to him.
Fabulous rule, Doug. Fabulous rule.
Only to see it be broken again and again and uncomfortably again.
She touched my peppy, Steve.
This opens up a whole realm of possibilities. A world peopled by Michael Keaton. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I can imagine every night. Isn't that right? Who the hell are you? As you can see, I'm not wearing any glasses, so I'm instantly cooler than you. Wait. How many of us are there? Hi, Steve. That's it, right? There's no more. Bonjour. How did I not see you this whole time? Je sais pas, je suis français. Okay. Overall, what can I say? It's multiplicity. It's silly, but it's meant to be. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I give it 4 Michael Keatons out of 5. Well deserved.